She got her staff handle the interview.
Right.
Her staff. That's funny.
You get questions asked from the background.
It's the audience.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a good question. So
we got a lot to choose.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I would say without detailing it because it won't make sense to anybody but us, but lots of 7th grade band moments, band trips. Those are some of the funniest moments, I would say.
The one moment I laugh at all the time, and people look at me like I'm crazy. It just pop in my head all the time. It's when we used to be on 3-way, and we would call random people. And that guy picked up the phone and you started playing your trombone.
Yeah.
And he didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
And he couldn't even finish the song because he started laughing.
Stuff that would get you in a lot of trouble. Now, you couldn't do that stuff now, obviously, but...
Yes.
Yeah. And how we handled it was, when you're in the presence of somebody that, your close friend is dating and it's in their life, I want to give you the support, in the public setting that you should deserve. However, we've never been shy to talk about, in the presence of each other behind.
Nothing's off limits.
Yeah,
you don't get offended by anything we say.
Right. And look, sometimes you got to speak up. Because if you feel like your boy is heading towards something that's not so great, as far as a dating situation, what have you, we speak up about it.
Jamal can say what he wants to me, and I can say what I want to him, and it's kind of like it is what it is.
Here's how guys apologize. I've seen women apologize for kind of deeper trends they are carrying in their personality. Girl, I haven't talked to you in 3 weeks. I feel real bad about that. Or I didn't pick up the phone when your mom called last time, but I just couldn't deal with her at that time. But I'm here. I think we apologize for like really isolated incidents. Man, I was over your house. I had too much to drink. And I dropped all your stuff on the floor.
Right.
But I'll buy you some new ones next week, right?
I spilled some juice on your car.
Yeah.
I apologize, man.
Your girl was in the car. I was driving crazy, but I just got in an argument with my girl. My bad, right?
Right.
And I think, honestly, that's what kind of keeps our friendship so resilient, right? Is we don't, I don't hold a lot of things against Steve. And Steve, in our circle, he's the one that honestly keeps us together because he makes sure we all stay in contact with each other.
We always say we got checks and balances.
Checks and balances. Man.
You just kind of talk to them and hope you get through to them. You just keep talking. Ain't nothing you can do to stop somebody from doing what they want to do. They gonna do what they want to do.
That's
you
true.
just kind of be the voice of reason there that they can come back to and just stay in their head.
What's really worked for us too is getting somebody out of an environment. Don't ever underestimate the value of hanging out. And I don't mean you don't have to go out and spend money. You don't have to go out and clean the bar up. But at the same time, I think face-to-face interaction, especially now that we're older, we got kids, families, all that stuff. The face-to-face interaction we get kind of resets us, right? So if we have a fantasy football draft that we can actually make it out after work, something like that. Being in the presence of each other kind of gives us a boost to kind of reset, and you kind of, for that hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, you kind of cast off all that other stuff that you were carrying.
Get the vent.
And it refreshes you. And how many times have we had a session, we hang out, and on the group chat the next day, like, man, it's so good to get up with y'all. Like, we need to do this more. It's like a good kind of kickstart for you to kind of, like I said, get rid of a lot of negative things. So that's always worked for us. For sure.
Just stay on the person. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
People gonna do what they want to do.
Yeah.
You can't be around somebody 24/7.
Right.
But you can let somebody know they messing up. And friends become family after a while. I would say to keep friends. Like I said, just accept people for who they are. Don't try to change people. You know who your friend is. You know what type of person they are. That's who they are. If you can deal with that person, then keep them in your life.
Yeah.
If not, sometimes you may have to walk away. But just accept people for who they are. Always have their back. And be loyal. You know, I value loyalty.
Absolutely. I would say, I mean, to kind of expand on Steve's point is, understand people go through life changes. There are so many different paths we choose, whether it's different careers or, somebody went away to college, somebody, kind of latches onto a new friendship group, and that might be just kind of a phase they're going through. So kind of work through people's life changes, understand that you were going through them just as much as anybody else. And, I always like the term friends of the family that we get to choose, right? So definitely, keep that in mind when you kind of grow with somebody. We'll go through a lot in our lives in general, so be prepared for that. I'll say, man, it's hard to kind of reduce that to a sentence or two, but I think what work for us is just keeping in contact with each other and being that outlet when somebody needs it, and just kind of hanging out when you need to. Man, just be present. I think that's a good word for it.
And accepting people for who they are.
Yeah.
Like, I accept Jamal, he accept me. Yeah. We know each other.
Yeah.